Hey there, families. Jeremy here. If we haven't met yet, I am the pastor of kids and students here at Grace 146th Street campus, and I'm just here to give you a little bit of a rundown about how we are going to keep your family, your children, and your students safe in the weeks ahead as we regather in person. So this video is just to serve to give you families who have fuse and merge students a little bit of details of how we're going to do that, but also how programming is going to look, how you're going to bring your students in, how we're going to dismiss your students specifically in fuse. So just make sure you listen to the whole video so you get all the information. 1, fuse. We are regathering in fuse in person during our normal service hours this coming weekend, and we cannot wait to see you in person. So 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock on Sunday morning, August 2nd. I don't know why I spaced it, but August 1st, Saturday night at 5 p.m. back to our normal scheduling hours. We are going to be having fuse in person. Woo! But also, if you're not able to bring your family in person, we'll have it online as well. Merge will be the same thing, Sunday night, August 2nd, fully back in person at 6 to 8 p.m. But just really quick one to run down. You're going to come into the building. If you have a boy and you only have a boy for fuse, I recommend that you come into the west entrance. Why? All the boys are going to go into the west student ministry room and stay there for the entire experience. The girls are going to come into the east, and they're going to be in the east student ministry wing. If you have a boy and a girl, you can choose which entrance you want to come into. But at both entrances, there will be a our student check-in center where we will actually have a person with a smile behind that mask, because masks are required, at a check-in center for you to be able to check in your students and put them in enter them into east or west, depending on their gender. The other thing we want you to know is dismissal is going to be far different than ever before. We're not going to just let the students run rampant. You'd have to actually go back and pick them up. And so we will have a different tag system so that we will know which student is which. But we also want you to know this, that there's a brand new experience that we're doing with Fuse specifically. Fuse is going to look totally different. It's going to actually be Fuse TV. It's going to be an all video-based system so that whether your student is online or in person, they're going to get just about the exact same experience. The only part that won't be video pre-recorded service is actually going to be the small group time, which will be all done through Zoom. Whether you're in person or online, they're going to be able to engage with all their friends the same way as usual. So, how are we going to keep your family safe? We're going to keep your family safe by making sure that the rooms are cleaned on a regular basis, that the bathrooms won't be overloaded, max of 3 per bathroom, no matter what. We're going to make sure that there's sanitizers at every single space entrance, that we're going to be wearing face masks. Whether we feel comfortable with them, like them or not, we're going to do the best we can to make sure that everybody feels safe, is comfortable, and secure, and can worship Jesus together in person. Lastly, we want to make sure that you parents are fully in the know all the time. If you aren't already, please follow our Facebook parent page. We have a parent Facebook group. It's private. We keep the information together, but it's just there to resource you, to care for you as parents. We're sharing parent resources all the time on that menu, but we're also sharing announcements and everything else. And that'll pop up on the screen in just a second. The other thing is Remind. Parent texting services. We have one specifically for Fuse and one specifically for Merge. So if you have a student in both, make sure you sign up for both. We promise you that we will not send more than 2 to 3 text messages max a week, and that's only in an extreme case, specifically if we're outside, if we have to cancel or not. But moving forward, whether we go back to all online or do an outdoor ministry again or whatever have you, the Remind service will be the best way for you to get up-to-date, in-the-moment information where we can share our information you will need. So please, please, please make sure you do that. But here's the last thing I want you to know. We absolutely love your family. We can't wait to see you in person if you're able to come in person or online, whichever way it is. And this is our promise to you that we're going to love your kids. We're going to make sure that they are safe at all times. The small group environments are no longer larger than 10 kids at a time. And lastly, that they're going to get a smile, even if it's behind a face mask, to show them that Jesus loves you and your family. We can't wait to see you this weekend.